welcome to Craft Time at the Clarksville-Montgomery County Public Library. I'm Gracie.
I'm Lisa.
And today we're getting a little messy.
A little bit.
So make sure you might have something down on your table. Maybe make sure you're wearing a shirt. It's okay if you get a little bit of stuff on. Because we're going to make an owl out of our hands, right?
We are.
And what we're going to do first is, because the owl, we need to save that for the last, right?
Because that's the messiest part. So we're going to do everything else first, and then we're going to do a stamp of our hand, which is going to be our owl.
Awesome. So first things first, we need to make our tree and our limb, right?
An owl needs a tree.
Okay. All right. I think I'm going to make mine.
I'm going to make a black tree.
All right.
Almost like a silhouette tree. I'm going to bring it all the way down the side.
It's got to have a good branch to stand on, a good limb.
Now see, mine looks a little like bark because I'm kind of coloring all the way down.
And I've kind of taken up the side of this as the tree part, and then I've pushed out the limb going this way. So that way we have room for when we put our hand down. You'll have plenty of room to do that. I love making trees. I'm not saying that I'm good at it, but that's the one thing. If I'm going to color something, I always like putting a tree in it. Happy trees, right?
I love trees. I have so many trees in my yard. I absolutely love trees. I've made a tree coming out of the side of the paper. So you can see half the tree. Oh, just like yours.
Just like mine.
They're the same, just a little bit different color. I think I'm going to have a few leaves with mine. Put a couple leaves here, just to give it a little color.
And you can always color your background, especially owls come out when? At night. So you could do like a dark blue behind it if you wanted to. Just make sure that your owl will show up on that dark blue as well.
I think I'm going to do, actually, since you said that, which is a wonderful idea, I'm going to make mine a very light blue. I'm just going to color with a crayon all the way down, just so I have a background. That was a great idea.
Good, I'm glad.
Which I just stole.
It's okay.
But I love that idea. I
awesome.
like having a background. I'm always into finding some depth to the picture.
And what's great is we're doing something different, and that's okay. We're all having fun together, right? There's no right way or wrong way to do this. All right, so now is it time to get messy?
I think it is. I think we're about... Oh, I'm going to cut out my eyes for my owl first.
Good idea.
Because I'm going to have paint all over my hand in a minute.
And that probably won't be the easiest thing to do.
And owls need great big eyes. So I'm going to make great big eyes for my owl. They may even come off the side of the owl. They're so big. I might need to make them a little bit smaller. I think I'm good. Mine are kind of roundish. I'm going to make it a little bit oval because I think they have more oval eyes. I just love owls. They're so beautiful.
They are.
I don't see them very often, because they are nocturnal. But when you do, they're just so pretty.
And then I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to color in the
eye part.
Yes. So that way, because I'm going to be making that owl with my right hand, and I know that once I do that, I won't be able to, since I am right-handed, I won't be able to do very well at coloring with my left. Awesome.
I think I'm...
And so we just have some brown paint. It actually looks pretty
Let's see how they fit on my...
sparkly.
See how they fit. Because this is going to be the owl right here, and I want to see how big my eyes are going to be on my owl, and that looks about right. Here we go. Here comes the mess.
It is. And this one's a metallic kind of paint, so it's going to be really pretty. If I can get it to squeeze on out of there.
And if you're at home, we're going to be doing this all at one time, but you may want to let the owl dry and then put your eyes on, because the eyes may fall off if the paint's wet.
Woohoo!
Oh, that's beautiful.
It's a really
It's
pretty
almost
color.
like a bronze color. We're going to have bronze-colored owls.
I'm trying to make it as big as the hands that we're going to need. I'm going to definitely have to add more paint onto that right there.
Our hands might be a little bit bigger than yours.
I think so.
And make this eye just a teeny bit smaller. I know they have big eyes, but I want it to be able to stay inside the palm of my hand.
All right, Miss Lisa, are you ready to stick your hands in this fun
Oh my.
fun paint?
I'm not so sure.
Not sure. Okay.
It's kind of late to back out now.
It
though,
is
isn't
late.
it?
It is, because you've already drawn it. You've already sat through this whole thing.
You know what? I have a second piece of paper underneath. I think there's going to be a lot of paint on my hand. I may dab it and then put it on. And I'm going to put it on upside down because the fingers are the tail. So I'm going to have my tail coming down here and the palm is the head. So we're going to kind of go right like that. So here I go.
Have fun. It's going to be a squishy mess.
It's squishy and cold. Oh my. I'm trying to get the very back of my palm too. Oh, I didn't even get the middle of the palm. You got to
It's okay. I have
push your hand in.
I have a wonderful paintbrush back here.
Make sure.
Or a little sponge.
I think
you got it. Okay,
you kind of have to play with it, like Play-Doh. You guys made Play-Doh.
Show them your hand. Looks pretty awesome. All right.
I almost look like a superhero with this.
You do.
I do have to say. So I don't know if I want to pat. I don't think I'm gonna. I don't think I'm gonna pat it first. I think I'm just gonna go straight down. Okay, here we go.
Go for it.
Uh-oh, it's slid. We'll see how it looks. Pull, and you'll need to hold your paper down while you pull it up. Okay, I'm gonna have to fill it in a little bit right here because my hand didn't actually press down all the way. And I think I might have wanted to have my fingers a little bit closer together. But
so here's my print, and I'm going down for it. Let's see what we've got. And make sure, if you are helping your child, which I'm sure you are, just push before you raise it up, just push their hands down. That's always something.
Now I'm finger painting. I'm having a lot of fun finger painting.
And here's my